Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this Hubbell 150 watt high pressure sodium wall pack. Now this is the bigger version of the wall packs. Of course there's a smaller version as well, which I think only supports up to a 70 watt high pressure sodium bulb, and I have those as well. But of course this is the bigger version that uses a mogul based bulb. And if you've seen my 70 watt version video of these fixtures, I remember saying that I had two of these, and I do, but I also remember saying that one of them was the newer version, and actually they're both the old version, which is just fine with me because the older version is a bit better than the newer version. The only difference between the old version and the new version is that in the inside, in here, this is not white. It's not painted at all. That's pretty much the only difference. So yeah, I'm going to close this back up, and we'll start on the outside here. As you can tell, the refractors on these are both pretty yellowed. They are both the exact same thing, so we're just going to look at the insides of one of them. But as you can tell, the refractors are pretty yellowed. But that's okay, I think that adds character, which I like. Now the whole top part, the whole front of these fixtures is plastic. It's just one big injection molded plastic piece of the refractor in the top. Of course the bottom though, where everything is screwed to, is metal. Now originally these fixtures did not have wires coming out of the side. I installed these nice waterproof fittings with a plug on the end so that we can demonstrate them. They both have the exact same thing. These wires and the fittings themselves came off of the US pole canopy lights, which I will have in a different video. I kept all those cords, and yeah, so I used them on here. They work really well. I had a whole bunch of these fixtures, just like I had a whole bunch of the US pole lights, but I got rid of a lot of them and just kept three of them. Three, not four. Three of them. And like I said, I have the 70 watt version and two of the 150 watt versions. So anyway, as you can tell here, we have the refractor. There is a spot for a photocell, but these fixtures do not have a photocell, which is just fine with me. And when you take it up and off, you just have your hinges here, just slide it over, if it will do it today. You have to have it all the way down. Well, the other one comes off easier. Let me set this down for 1 second here. I don't know why this doesn't want to come off. There it goes. Okay, let me set that down. Okay, so there is the front. Here we have the grounding wire, which I just put right there because that's how they had it originally. They used to have these wired from the back, which you'll see in a bit. Anyway, here we have the bulb. This one looks like a newer Phillips bulb, and the reason I say newer is because they don't have the green for the alto on top, unless this is an older bulb and they didn't have the alto versions for the 150 watt yet. But it is Phillips. It doesn't have its etch on it anymore, so I wrote on the bottom the wattage. Oh, there, it is an alto. It says it right there. But it doesn't have the green dimple, so they got rid of that, or didn't have it yet. Don't know which one. Anyway, what I'm going to do next, anyway, up here there used to be a sticker of all the specs of the fixture, but they were all pretty much gone, so I just put a piece of tape and the wattage of what this fixture takes. So what I'm going to do now is take off these screws around here, and we'll take a look at the ballast in the inside. Okay, so once all the screws are off, you have to take off this reflector. And here you can see it says socket side, because, well, if you put it on the other way, you're going to know pretty quick that it's the wrong way. Another interesting thing that I didn't note before is that the socket is at an angle to help project the light down instead of directly out, which is a pretty good idea. Anyway, you just lift here, and that comes right out. Set that in there. And then next, you just pretty much pull this guy off. He just comes right off. A nice thick metal. Like I said, the newer ones use a thinner metal and they're not painted white anymore. So inside we can see the original to this fixture, Advance 150 watt high pressure sodium ballast. You can see the sticker is pretty faded away. It is multi-tap, of course currently configured for 120 volt. Under here is where all the connections are made with the wire nuts. Of course, there's some right here as well, but with the main power, this is where they all go. We can see a nice Sylvania socket here. Sylvania, that used to say GTE. Here we can see the igniter, or starter. Then we also have a capacitor as well. So there's the insides, or the guts, of the fixture. So next, what I'm going to do is put all this stuff back together, and we'll see it turning on. Be right back. Okay, now that we got it put all back together, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. So let me set the camera down here, and hopefully you can get a little bit of the action of it turning on. Of course, you can't really see absolutely anything through the yellowed refractor, but let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you saw a little bit of color there. I don't know. But we'll come back when it's warmed all the way up. See you in a bit. Okay, so it's at full brightness now. Obviously it doesn't look too bright because it's daylight outside, but it's at full brightness. Now we'll take a look at the different sides here so you can see where it throws the light. As you can tell, this one throws it in this direction and this direction. Of course, this one has the exact same refractor on it, so they do the exact same thing. Of course, it throws a little bit out the front, but not as much as the sides, where it's designed to throw the light. Very nice design. I really like these. They're so simple in design, and they work really well. Nice and quiet, too. So I hope you enjoyed this video of my Hubbell. Like, they're both the exact same thing. Hubbell 150 watt high pressure sodium wall pack. Also, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.